All right, very good. Time for better food. We're going to be learning how to make a beautiful and delicious Brussels sprout salad, Kara.
Yes, Grace Vallow of Tastefully Grace is showing us how to assemble it. Hi, Grace.
Hi, how are you?
We're good and we're
I'm
hungry.
so excited to be
Brussels
making
sprouts.
this beautiful, warm, shaved Brussels sprout salad. And Scott, you'll even love this because I swear it's super easy to make.
Okay.
Swear.
I'm ready. I'm ready for you, Grace.
All right, so we're gonna start off, obviously, with our Brussels sprouts here. These are shaved Brussels sprouts, and I actually just got them like this in the grocery store. Usually you can just buy them shaved. And if you can't buy them shaved, you can either just have your Brussels sprouts, no worries, or you can take like full Brussels sprouts and use what's called a mandolin, which looks like this, and just shave them yourself. Obviously, that's a little bit more work. So if you can find them, pre-shaved, definitely do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a little bit of olive oil, and we're just going to stick that right in a medium hot pan. And then I have some garlic, and obviously garlic makes everything better. I'm going to place that right in our hot pan with our olive oil. Ooh, it's sizzling. Yum. And we're just gonna let this sweat for about like a minute or so. And while it's sweating, we're going to prep our cranberries. So instead of just doing kind of normal dried cranberries and not doing anything to them, we're gonna jazz them up a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of just like tap water, just a cup of tap water, put it in a big bowl, and then we're gonna add a little bit of white wine vinegar or white balsamic vinegar, which is kind of like a milder, sweeter vinegar. And we're gonna place that right in with the water. So we have a water vinegar mixture. And then we're gonna take our cranberries and place them right into this mixture. And that sounds like super weird, but basically what's gonna happen is the cranberries are gonna plump up, they're gonna reconstitute and rehydrate, and they're going to be flavored by the vinegar. So it's gonna be like kind of this sweet vinegar thing going on. And it's just perfect with the Brussels sprouts. So we're gonna let that sit. And then we're going to add our shaved Brussels sprouts into our garlic mixture. I'm gonna pop all those in there. And we're just going to let these sweat and cook for about, you're gonna do like 10 minutes or so. Just to let them cook down. They're gonna get al dente and they're gonna turn bright green, and that's when you're gonna know that they're done. If you need a little more olive oil, you're gonna hear like a popping noise. That means that there's just not enough liquid, so add a little bit more olive oil in there. And for the sake of time, we're just going to start adding all of our ingredients in. Typically, you would let these cook first, but we have some beautiful bacon that we pre-cooked. And I'm just gonna stick that right into our pan. Yum. Add a little smokiness.
For Thanksgiving.
And then I have some almonds, slivered almonds that are toasted. Now, all you have to do for these is place them on a baking sheet at 375 for about 5 minutes or so, and they're gonna toast up, and it's just gonna add like a nice crunch and a little bit of smokiness to the dish. I'm gonna add that in. Am I scaring you yet,
No.
Scott?
It looks delicious.
I'm doing good. Great. How many are you feeding there? 40 people with that?
This would typically feed 2 people for kind of like an entree portion, or probably 4 people for a side dish if you're doing this for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But basically, I have my cranberries here. I drained them. This is what they look like when they're done reconstituting. And we're just going to add them right into our pan too. And then you're just gonna give these a nice stir. And again, you're gonna have like sweetness, the smokiness, the crunch from the almonds. Yum. And then basically, the last step here is just to add a little bit more vinegar. The vinegar is just gonna tie the whole thing together. So again, I have a little bit more of either white balsamic or white wine vinegar, just a splash in here. It'll tie everything together. And then I have some crushed red pepper flakes. If you like a little back heat, I like a little back heat. If you don't, Then just leave it out. Add a pinch in there. And then just give it a final stir. Get all those flavors together. And then you're just going to place it in a bowl. You know, again, if you're serving this family style, you could put it in a big platter or side plates or whatever you like. And you could top this on bread and make it like a bruschetta. Or you could top it with an egg or chicken and make it like a full meal. And then final ingredient is a little bit of creamy crumbled feta. If you want to use like parm on the top, you could. You don't have to add this at all. But I just like feta. It's like nice and creamy and salty and delicious, and it adds a nice pop of color on the top that just makes it really stand out. Look at this.
Oh, it looks absolutely
Yum.
delicious, Grace. Absolutely amazing.
A different
It
way
is so,
instead
so
of
good. I wish you guys could try it.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Again, we're driving to your house after the show.
Please do.
All right, thank
I'll
you,
try it
Grace.
for you.
Thank you, Grace. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
That looks great. You can follow Grace on Facebook and Instagram at Tastefully Grace. And you can also watch her on YouTube. Maybe you want to see her make that recipe again at Tastefully Grace as well. Oh, my mouth is watering.
Mine
I love
too.
Brussels sprouts, especially like that.